Hello and welcome to this short introduction to international humanitarian law. We're here today because your commanders asked our organization to guide you through IHL, or what you might call the laws of war. Okay, so what it really comes down to is this. 1. Only engage combatants. 2. Don't attack anything other than military targets. 3. Spare civilian persons and property. And 4. Limit destruction to what your mission requires. Simple, right? Look, we know on the ground the situation can be messy. And for that reason, we now encourage you all to familiarize yourselves with the information we've set up around you. Be sure to try out our VR simulations at the 3 stations. Instructors will be available online to help you through. Good luck.
Is this guy for real? I bet he's never even seen combat.
VR makes my head spin.
All right, let's get started with a case study simulation. Your objective here is to move through each room, dealing with enemy combatants in an appropriate manner. I'll be providing feedback all the way, but keep in mind the color of the entities you encounter. Now, this is important, so listen carefully. Red is hostile, green is friendly, purple is civilian. So, if that's all clear, let's jump in. Virtual guns at the ready. Go!
Hold fire! Form staggered column.
Remember to check your targets. Not all situations are what they seem. Your ROE is to hold fire until fired upon. Notice that we're also highlighting your projectile paths. You'll see how quickly ricochets or material penetration can cause unintended casualties. So watch out.
Hostiles! Move up!
Target acquired. Target in sight.
Fire at will.
Ready to fire.
Move 75 meters. Front.
Shoot at me all you like. It won't make a difference. Make sure you inspect all the corners. That's not a smart move. The room is clear. Keep moving. Our healthcare workers were able to safely do their jobs. You successfully handled some very complex issues. Armed civilians can be incredibly problematic. No other civilian casualties. Good. This next room's in enemy territory. Nevertheless, take care with your targets.
Contact! Car! Man, 75 meters. Contact! Track! 2.5 clicks! Contact! Rifleman!
There's charge over here.
Nothing more to do in this room. Move on. Even unarmed military medics are protected. Good job letting them proceed. You've made the right call, letting injured and unarmed soldiers live. Nice one. Treating prisoners humanely is important. The final room, and a challenging array of entities. Be sure to consider both your weapons and your environment.
Move up.
Contact! Car! Man down! Contact! Rifleman!
75 meters.
Safeguarding civilians is one of the most basic laws of armed conflict. It's unlawful to use innocent people as shields to avoid casualties.
Contact! Rifleman!
Area clear.
Contact!
In reality, it's live once, think twice. But here, you can do it over. Hold fire. You shouldn't target civilians.
Contact! Rifleman!
room is clear. Keep moving. Our healthcare workers were able to safely do their jobs. Journalists often put themselves in harm's way. It's true. But that was perfectly done. Even when the enemy uses illegal methods like human shields, you should do your best to avoid collateral damage. It's all about avoiding civilian loss of life, though.
Area
That's it
clear.
for this sim. We hope you've gained some valuable experience. But remember, reality can be even more complex.
Hey, here's a thought. Why don't we just make war illegal?
Listen, IDAP's realistic. We don't live in a world without conflict. We're not here to stop it, but we all have a responsibility to limit suffering wherever we can. That's the goal here. If you need to leave for some reason, there are exits at either end of the tent. You'll find lots of interesting material in the field manual, accessible via the TV in the far corner.
You know, in a firefight, things aren't so easy. You can't just stop and kindly ask if someone intends to shoot you.
Sure, you need to make split-second decisions, but there's a legal, a moral responsibility to ID your targets.
Right, but moral responsibility isn't gonna stop a bullet, my friend.
Okay, cluster strike. Time for some fireworks.
Okay, for this sim, we're going to take a look at mines. Anti-personnel mines, to be exact. Now, your teammate has already set up another minefield further down. You should begin by placing several mines at the mock-up checkpoint in front of you. Okay, let's get back to the observation post. See how effective you were. These poor SOBs can't see what they're in for. This isn't good. Your comrades don't know about your minefield. No point in shouting. They're not going to hear you.
Move up.
Boom. Mines, then, clearly violate the principle of distinction. They can't tell a soldier from a child or friend from foe. Time to make your way through some minefields. Get through the first one, mind your step. Whoa, that cluster bomb was a bit danger close. You nearly had it there. Try again. I bet you'll get it next time. Let's see if we can make this easier. Pick up that mine detector, head over to the next minefield. By using the toolkit, you can deactivate unexploded ordnance and all sorts of mines. Carefully move through and clear the area that's just been cluster bombed. Now let's find out how you did. Not a good result. Sadly, the world is rife with mines and unexploded ordnance. Many are remnants of forgotten conflicts, but continue to claim between 15 and 20,000 lives every year. All right, enjoying the view? In this sim, we'll explore collateral damage. Again, hostiles are marked in red and civilians in purple. So, see that military convoy down there? You have a variety of strike options available. Think carefully, then take out those vehicles.
Be advised. Support units are now on standby. Out. Requesting immediate airstrike at the transmitted coordinates. Over.
Copy that. Strike aircraft on the way. Out.
Capture the location.
Payload delivered. We're RTB out. Copy. We're moving out.
Requesting immediate fire support at the designated coordinates. Over.
Target location received. Ordnance is inbound. Out. Rounds complete. Out.
Requested close air support at the designated location. Over.
Roger. Coordinates received. CAS is inbound. Out. Splash. Out.
Okay, you've accomplished your objective. Let's evaluate the results in relation to the principle of proportionality. Saving every non-combatant isn't always possible. Proportionality seeks a balance between collateral damage and military necessity. Limiting the destruction of civilian vehicles and infrastructure is vital to post-war regeneration. An infantry assault means you have troops on the ground, making decisions with accurate intel, but it can also put lives at risk. Helicopters do have precision sensors and weapon systems, but they can struggle against anti-air defenses. You didn't use cluster munitions. Wise choice. They cover large areas with explosive bomblets, many of which never detonate. Like landmines, they cause suffering long after a war has ended. This simulation sought to illustrate the principles of precaution and proportionality. Of course, in reality, your support options may be limited. You may face life and death decisions. It's not black and white. But through meticulous planning and a continuous evaluation of the actual situation, collateral damage can be lessened. Lives saved.
Well, it looks like you've seen most of what we have to offer. We'll let you return to your duties. But if you'd ever like to learn more, check out your standard field manual, or come visit us again. Thanks for your attention. Stay safe out there, and bye for now.